During this accident, I was in full gear. Helmet, boots, protective jacket, everything. And I crashed in the first week of my trip. Gear was never the problem. Welcome back. I will tell you more about this accident a bit later, but let's now focus on one important topic, the gear obsession. Before they start traveling, most people do the same things. They research gear. Days, weeks, sometimes months before they decided what to buy. Which helmet has the best safety rating? What jacket provides comfort and protection at the same time? Gore-Tex or layers? Touring or MX boots? After that, they switch to motorcycle modifications. Better seat, auxiliary lights, bar risers, GPS mount, high fender, different exhaust, crash guards, bush plate and many more. And I'm not saying that is wrong. If you want comfort and safety, a good quality gear and proper modifications matter. But here is something way more important and nobody talks about. It is like the elephant in the room or the emperor's new clothes, if you remember that story. If the budget allows, new riders can spend thousands of dollars before they even sitting on their motorcycles and almost no time or money on the things that actually determine what will happen on the road. The gear industry knows this very well and bombards them with more and more in the name of adventure. There is a product for everyone and for everything, and the message is always the same. Buy this or that and you'll be safer or better. It is not a lie, but it is not a full truth either. I have been riding a motorcycle for more than 35 years. Traveling by motorcycle for more than 15 years, and I have never heard anyone talk about how important decision making is. For example, how important is to make the right decision, to have a clear mind or healthy body, how to manage loneliness, or what the necessary skills to travel actually are. Most people still believe that if they have enough money and the right gear, they can do whatever they like without any consequences. Because even only one wrong decision might put you in a serious trouble that will be very difficult, maybe even impossible to solve after that. How does a wrong decision actually look? Most riders think a wrong decision looks like something very dramatic, taking a blind corner too fast or overtaking in the wrong moment. But in my experience, dangerous decisions are almost never dramatic. They start quietly without even noticing. But the end result is never pleasant. I have made many wrong decisions, and some of my riding friends as well. It will be easy for me if I quickly show you some of them instead of just talking. A serious dehydration in Turkmenistan caused by diarrhea, a broken leg in Morocco, fighting with the time in Russia just to avoid visa problems, spending hours in the back of the truck after a wrong decision, finding myself in the places I shouldn't be, like snow and even ice on the road, underestimating the hazards next to the road in Northern Ireland, the accident in Istanbul that I just showed you, testing mine and my motorcycle limits in deep Siberia, doing what I shouldn't with my Tenere 700, ignoring warning signs about strong winds in Patagonia and many more. But I hope that you got the idea. None of them felt like a serious problem at that moment. They felt like a clear logic or something that is absolutely normal to do. That is what makes them dangerous, because you just don't know what you don't know. The crash in Istanbul was not a gear failure. In fact, the gear protected me very well. The problem was me making the wrong decision and decided to switching the lanes without being 100% sure that it is safe, and it wasn't. Gear handles consequences. Decisions prevent them. This is the part most riders never think about, and it is not written in the motorcycle magazines. Gear is designed for after the flight, after the impact, after the mistake. It is the last line of defense. Decisions are the first, and once you understand this, everything becomes much easier and safer. Think about the last time you upgraded your riding gear and how much it cost. And now think about the last time you seriously work on your decision making on the road. How do you manage fatigue? How do you handle time pressure? How do you read a situation before it becomes dangerous? How much time or money you spent improving your riding skills in the last few years? From what I have seen on the road, for most riders there is no even comparison. Gear wins every time, and that imbalance is exactly where trips go wrong. Last year in South America, I met a guy with Triumph Tiger 1200. His motorcycle was loaded with at least 60, 70, maybe 80 kilograms. Everything that you can imagine was already there. His motorcycle looked like art from Touratech. So far so good, you might say. This is a normal picture for Triumph riders, but he was very short and very skinny guy. And by his own words, he had been riding for only a few years, and this was for his motorcycle trip. When I explained to him about the strong winds in Patagonia, petrol problems in Chile and deep gravel in Bolivia, his facial expression said everything but not confidence. He quickly realized that all the gear that he has and spent money and time on it won't help much. After more than 400,000 kilometers on the road, I can tell you this: it was never the gear what saved me. It was the decisions I made before the situation became dangerous. That is the skill nobody talks about, and it is the one that matters most. In my opinion, most riders trust their gear too much. Quality gear helps, no doubt, but prevention is the best protection. That is why I built my online course Adventure Riding Without Illusions, to see the mistakes before they even happen. More information you can find in the description down below. I hope that this video will help you at least one person. Press like or dislike, whatever it deserves. If you subscribe, even better. Check the links and see you in the next video. Ciao!